Hello everyone. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss how to draw the Fisher and the Haworth projection for the D-glucose. So let's start. Let's start with the Fisher projection. Fisher projection are very common projection for drawing the structure of carbohydrates. So let's start with the Fisher projection or Fisher formula of the D-glucose. Okay. So first of all, you have to draw a vertical line, simply a vertical line. Okay. Then draw 4 horizontal line. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. Then what you have to do? First of all, draw a hydroxy group here, OH group here. O, H, then H, then OH, then again OH, okay, OH, here H, again H, then OH, and then H. These 4 are actually the stereo centers. Then here what we have? An aldehyde group. So here is oxygen and here is hydrogen. Okay, and there is CH2OH group here, carbon, hydrogen, okay. So this is the Fisher projection for the D-glucose. Why it is known as D-glucose? Because the first asymmetric carbon from the bottom, this one has OH group on the right hand side in comparison with D-glyceraldehyde. So this is D-glucose. Okay. So let's first naming the carbon. Carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So there are 6 carbon in D-glucose. Now let's draw the Haworth projection. This is Fisher projection. Let's convert this Fisher projection into the Haworth projection. So how to do this? It's very simple. Okay. So this structure can be written as like this. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. Draw 5 line like this. Don't complete the hexagon. Be sure this side is empty. So there should be no side. Okay. So what you have to do? Let come first here. This is carbon number 5. This is 4. This is 3. this is 2 and this is 1. Let's draw like this. Okay. So this carbon number 5. Draw a line upward, then downward, then upward, then downward. Do like this alternatively, up, down, up, down. Okay. So this is number 5. This is number 5. This is number 4. This is number 3. This is number 2. And this is number 1. Where is number 6? It is here. CH2. OH. It is number 6. So 5, 6. Let's do one thing before. Draw the hydroxy group on this structure. There are hydroxy group which are some on the right hand side and some on the left hand side. Okay, I am highlighting the OH which are present on the left hand side with red color. Okay, and I highlighting the OH group which are present on the right in the Fischer projection with a green color. I am not highlighting this OH which is attached with the carbon number 5 because the lone pair on this hydrogen, oxygen will attack upon the carbonyl carbon, mean carbon number 1. So I am not highlighting this OH with any color. So I have highlighted the OH present on the right hand side with green color and which present on the left are with red color. I am not highlighting this OH. This is not attached with the stereo center. So the OH group which are attached with the stereo centers, I highlight these OH group either with red or green color. I am not highlighting the OH group which is bonded with C5 with any color because the lone pair present on this oxygen will attack on the carbonyl carbon. Okay, so 5th, the OH group attached with carbon number 5 is not highlighted. So I am just writing it here. This is OH. It has a lone pair. Okay. So carbon number 4 has OH on the right hand side. Okay. So I am writing it here. This is OH. Then 3 has OH. Sorry. Then second also has OH. And first have a carbonyl group, mean aldehyde group. And a hydrogen. So the OH group present on carbon number 4 and 2 are on the right hand side. So the OH group present on the right hand side in the Fisher projection are present below in the Haworth projection. So I am making this green. This is green. This is also green. And this one is red because it is present on the left hand side in the Fisher projection. Okay. So I have drawn this structure like this. So there is no difference between the two structures. But I have written this structure like this for the simplicity, for the ease of simplification, for the ease of understanding. So now the lone pair of this oxygen will attack on this carbonyl carbon like this. And what will happen? The lone pair will move on the oxygen. Then there are two possibilities. There is a formation of O minus and there is formation of O plus H. Oxygen has electronegative character. As soon as the positive charge will come here, it will lose a proton, and that proton will be accepted by this O negative. So there is a formation of OH group, a new OH group. So this OH group is either on the downside or on the upside. So there are two possibilities. So let's consider both the possibilities. So first possibility, it may come upside. So when it will go upside, what will happen? There is a formation of new bond here and there is formation of new OH. Okay, so I have drawn like this. Now there is formation of six-membered ring because this bond is now formed. So there is oxygen at this position. So first I have to place oxygen in both the structure. Okay, then there is CH2OH in both the structure here. Then there is OH. Here also OH. Then OH. Then again OH. Now there is a formation of new stereocenter, new asymmetric carbon. So there is H and OH. These OH may be on the downside or may be upside. So there are both possible. Now up, down, up, down, up. Alternatively, there is one possibility, and up, down, and down. Second possibility. So there are two possibilities. So first I have to place all this group onto these two structures. This is CH2OH. Then OH. Then OH. then OH, the newly formed OH, similarly here, OH, 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 and newly formed OH. So the hydroxy group present at the 4th number carbon is on the downside. So it is green, green. This is also green. This is of course red. This is red. And I am not giving any color to the newly formed OH group. So this is a cyclic structure and this is a open chain structure. The open chain structure is represented by the Fischer projection and the closed cyclic structure are represented by the Haworth projection. So these two are the Haworth projection and this is the Fischer projection. Now if this OH group is present on the upside, this is known as beta form. This is beta form. And if this group OH group is present on the downside, this is known as alpha. So this is alpha D glucose and this is beta D glucose. And there is a newly formed stereo center. This one is newly formed stereo center. This carbon is known as anomeric carbon. So this is actually the alpha anomer of the D glucose and this is the beta anomer of the D glucose. So this is the open chain structure of D glucose, which is represented by the Fischer projection. The OH group present on the carbon number 5th. The lone pair of this oxygen will attack upon this electrophilic center and there is a formation of cycle. So this is Fischer projection and these are the Haworth projection. So for 1 D glucose we get 2 Haworth projection, the alpha form and the beta form. Thank you for watching the video.